Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ezekiel speaking. Let's talk about SCUML registration. Who are those people that needs to carry out SCUML registration? Now the truth is that SCUML registration is not only for these POS agents alone, or it's not only for some set of people alone. Who are those people that are supposed to carry out SCUML registration for their business? So what's SCUML? SCUML is a special control unit against money laundering. It's an aspect of the EFCC that handles anything related to money laundering, and that is why they have carried out a system where they are able to check operations that businesses carry out to be able to vet transactions going on in the business and make sure that money laundering is not taking place. So the question is, what is money laundering, so that you even have a basic understanding of why you actually carry out your SCUML registration. So money laundering, this is what money laundering is actually. So it's a way of making an illegal money legal. And what does that mean? It means that let's say someone makes money from drugs, from stealing, from a crime scene, or whatever money the person made is an illegal money. Now, the process of trying to make that illegal money legal is what is called money laundering, right? So I think you understand that. So it will mean that people will try to use different means to claim or wash whatever money they make. And that means trying to pass such money through a legitimate means, that is trying to use it for a particular business. And some of the businesses that fall into this category are businesses that needs large or huge capital. And once that money gets into that particular business and it comes out as a claim on legitimate money. I believe you understand. So that's what money laundering is. So here are the different ways that money laundering takes place majorly in Nigeria now. One of the major ways is through POS agents, right? POS business, one of the if you are doing POS business, one of the major ways you get you need to have a lot of cash with you, right? So once money goes into the POS business, it washes the money and makes it looks legitimate. Another way it's done is through real estate. Don't forget, this video is just for educational purpose and to help you get an understanding of why SCUML registration is necessary. Through real estate agents, don't forget real estate businesses. Don't forget that real estate business is very it's a very big project, and it requires millions and possibly billions of naira, or whatever the case is. It requires a lot of huge capital, and some of these things can be done through that. Another way is through luxury shops. So you sell luxurious watches, luxurious hairs. You can sell hairs of 1 million, 2 million naira, just one hair. So imagine you have a shop full of hair. So that shop is going to be worth hundreds of millions, right? Another way is through NGO. In fact, all NGOs need to carry out SCUML. It is compulsory for all NGOs to carry out registration with SCUML. So you don't even have to specify, okay, your NGO is this, your NGO, even if it's a church, whatever NGO you have, you need to carry out SCUML registration. It's very compulsory. Another way is through online businesses, right? Online businesses that require you to, carry out huge transactions. So basically, there are 3 ways that money laundering is being carried out. Here is the first way. So the first way is through placement, and this is a situation whereby the criminal or whoever is involved puts or deposits their money into the financial system, and this could mean buying assets, depositing the money in the bank, or giving the money into a particular business. So this is the first stage. Another aspect is layering, and this involves transferring the money to different accounts. Trying not to make the money traceable, whatever the case is. Trying to put into a crypto asset or whatever it is. Don't forget, crypto is untraceable. And as well, reselling the asset. So imagine you buy an asset and you resell it. It makes the money or whatever it's involved to be untraceable. And then the final stage is the integration. Now, by this time, the money has already come into the system, and the money looks or seems to be legitimate. And so the money actually now becomes a legal money, right? It looks as if, okay, they made this money from this particular business. So the question is that, why is this a particular problem? Now, the major thing is that it has a lot of issues, and it has a lot of ways to affect the system. It hides the proceeds that's made from crimes. Can you imagine that? And it can lead to funding of more criminal activities by such perpetrators. It can also destroy the economy of a country, right? It can corrupt the businesses, it can corrupt the government. It can even make innocent people become targets. So imagine someone for example, I've seen so many POS businesses fall into this particular trap. Someone trying to claim their money and send it to a POS agent, innocent POS agent trying to do their business, and at the end of the day, they become suspect of a major crime. So this is how this particular whole scenario affects your own business. If you deal with large cash, if you do large cash transactions, now irrespective of whatever calculation you do, once you know that your business is dealing with large cash transaction, then you must know that SCUML registration is for you. If you deal with high real assets, high level assets like cars, real estate, gold, jewelries, diamonds, and every of those things, you need to make sure that you get SCUML registration done. If you are involved in foreign donations, maybe people donating to NGO, like for instance, I have an NGO which though we are going through registration, uniform for home, maybe you solicit for funds and people send you huge money, right? It is important for you to verify or to carry out SCUML registration, right? If you carry out consulting businesses, you also need to make sure you carry out SCUML registration, or payment services like POS transactions. And this is why the government makes sure that if you are having a kind of business that is revolving around huge transaction and all, you need to carry out SCUML registration compulsorily. So meanwhile, in general terms, there are businesses we call the DNFBPs. DNFBPs. These are the designated non-financial businesses and professions. Designated non-financial businesses and professions. Now, all the businesses that fall into this category, I will try and drop the list of these businesses in the description, or just drop a link that will help you, direct you to where you will see all the lists if your business falls into this particular category. So all the businesses that fall into this particular category needs to carry out SCUML registration compulsorily. So another kind of business that requires SCUML, we have supermarkets, lawyer and accountants who handle large funds, right? You have dealers in cars and jewelry, like I mentioned, for real estate, consultant, handling large cash, import and exportation businesses. So all the summary is that even if you don't see your business here, once your business handles large cash, in fact, there are situations whereby a bank will be the one to tell you should go and carry out SCUML registration, even though you don't fall into that category. The reason is because they are noticing that the kind of transaction, maybe you have already opened an account before, the kind of transaction you are dealing in is large and huge. That's why we recommend you to go and carry out SCUML registration. So, and what you have, one of the major responsibilities you have is that once you suspect any suspicious transactions made to your account, you have the legal responsibility to report such a transaction to the government. If you don't report it, it will backfire on you. So once something looks too juicy to be true, then it is actually not true, right? So the best thing you can do is that you make sure that you find a way to report that particular transaction to the government. That's one of the reasons why we are going through the SCUML registration. So all you need to do today to get a SCUML registration is send me a DM. Now, I've made several videos in the past, which should be showing somewhere around here, on how to carry out SCUML registration. So that video is going to be a complete guide for you to register your SCUML. Watch the video to carry out registration. The only downside is that it might take longer than expected, right? Because there are some of you make mistakes and different other things that might happen. So we have carried out several SCUML registration for several people. If I have time, I'll show you some of the registration we've done in the past. Over tens of registrations we've done, going to hundreds, right? So, but the main thing is that we have a time frame that we carry out this registration. I'll make sure that you get it when you need it. We carry registration under 24 hours, and the certificate is out, right? So, and if you carry registration before now and it's delaying, also send a DM and we're able to help you get that registration out, right? I believe this video has been very informative and you've learned one or two things. If you have done, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you dangle that notification bell so that whenever I make videos like this, educational videos like this, you will be the first to see the videos. My name is SCUML and I'll see you in subsequent videos. Thank you and peace out.